What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are going to be running a track battle, a circuit racing track battle between the Hennessey Venom GT and the Ferrari LaFerrari. Now, there is a weird kind of similarity to these two cars because they're trying to, obviously one is trying to achieve a top speed goal, but they're both going for maximum power and the lightest possible weight. But the Ferrari is obviously going to put its power down a whole lot better. It's going to be better in the corners, but the Hennessey is going to be a monster on the straights. And I had this idea to put these two up against each other, and my original thought was to do it on the Nürburgring. But I don't have enough practice on the Nürburgring yet in Forza 5, at least I feel that way, to legitimately give these two a run against each other, at least a fair run against each other on the Nürburgring. So we are going to be doing it elsewhere, and I will be back with you guys when we get the first car in this battle out on the track. So the track I've chosen to run these two cars on is Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca, and how this is going to work is both cars are going to have 2 warm-up laps and then 1 official lap. So, and then at the end of both of those, both cars' runs, we're going to compare the two, and obviously it won't be hard to compare, but we're going to compare the two, and then we're going to go over how the cars felt and why they did what they did. And actually, to be quite honest, I've never driven either of these cars here at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca, so it'll be really actually a really fair playing field, to be quite honest. Now, as soon as I get in, I am going to change my HUD and restart, because I know that I'll probably be on the drift HUD. For the warm-up, we'll just try and familiarize ourselves with the car, and then in the second warm-up lap, we'll really try and push it a little bit, and then for the third lap, that's when we really go for it. It's having a hard time putting its power down, that's for sure. Ooh, the brakes. Ugh. Keep in mind that I'm doing this with all assists off. No traction control, no stability control, absolutely nothing. Spinning third. You really have to focus when you're driving this thing. That's why I'm trying to actually give you guys a commentary, but it's very hard when you're driving this thing. And then the brakes are weird too, because it's like nothing, 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 and then they're locked. And yes, I know that this isn't what this car was built for, but still, I thought it might have at least a little bit of that Lotus DNA left. Apparently not. So this is the second lap. Like I said, we're going to try and push it a little bit more. You can chirp third, for example, and you know, say, I don't know, a high horsepower Mustang or Camaro, but chirping fourth, that's pretty insane if you ask me. And I mean, this car is insane. On all levels, it is insane. Especially on the level of understeer. I mean, and yes, you can fix that with a, oh god, with a boot full of power. But then that just brings you around into crazy oversteer, which is a little bit harder to control than, say, you know, a front-engine rear-drive car, which would be easy. This is a little bit harder just because of the mid-engine configuration and because of the engine that's actually in that middle of the car, or in the middle of the car. Come on. All right, here we go. Now it's time to actually try and stay composed for the real lap. Really trying to stay as even as possible, trying not to get a lot of wheel spin. I mean, that's hard in this thing, and I'm trying to follow a decent line, and that's hard too, just because of the way this thing takes corners. I mean, watch. Third gear, roll into it, and we're spinning. The rear wheels are spinning. We're not, I mean, obviously the car's not spinning, but the rears are spinning. You just have to roll into it, and then the boost will come on, and the rears will light up instantly. You have to be very, very gingerly with the throttle. Whew, okay, corkscrew time. In and then down the other side. Not bad, actually. Best run on the corkscrew yet for this car. And brake, 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 brake. Feather it out of the corner, and then into third. Spinning! Spinning in fourth. And across the line. Best lap was a 137 point something, I didn't see. And see, look, even the AI can't control it. It goes off the track. Sure, so let's go ahead and hop into the LaFerrari and see what happens. Alright, so we're back at the track, and we have the LaFerrari now, and same formula, 2 warm-up laps, and then the official lap. I'm really excited to try this car here, because I've never actually driven this car on this track before, and this is one of my favorite tracks in one of my favorite cars, so it should be really quite fun. Much more controlled, that's for sure. Much better brakes as well. Those are the first two things I'm noticing. It's more controlled, and it has better brakes. The rear end will come out on you if you want it to, but it's totally controllable. It's not like, ooh. See, it's totally controllable. If I was in the Hennessey right there, we would have been in the dirt instantly. And again, keep in mind, this is with all the assists off, and this thing just grips and grips and grips. Corner entry speed is higher. Corner exit speed is a lot higher. Missed my shift. Come on, up the hill. Caught a little bit of air, actually. Really trying to push this thing because it's a lot easier to push it hard than the Venom is, that's for sure. I mean, then again, the Venom is built for straight lines, but still, it's an interesting comparison. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys will be wondering, why didn't I do P1 versus LaFerrari? Well, that's because everybody has done P1 versus LaFerrari with mixed results, because it's so subjective when you're doing the P1 versus a LaFerrari, and I wanted to do a little bit of a different battle. Oh, jeez! Got a little squirrely at the top of the hill. Thankfully, this is a warm-up lap and not an official lap. We get 2 warm-up laps. Oh, and off into the dirt. Damn. Second gear, corkscrew. Third gear exiting. On the power. Staying on the inside. A little nice, just a little drift out, actually. That's the thing I like about this car, is they'll do these little subtle drifts. They're totally controllable, totally catchable, but they're, and they don't really hurt your lap time either. Alright, now, time for the official lap. The inside and fire out into third gear. Braking down to third, down to second, to the inside. Fire out again. Really trying to focus now, watching those shift lights. Not quite the line I wanted. It was close, but not quite the line I wanted. We're still okay, though. Over the jump. the sound is absolutely incredible. But don't get me wrong, both of these cars sound incredible, though. The twin-turbo V8 in the Venom, and then the V12 in this, they both sound incredible just for their own, their own reasons. Screwed up the last corner a little bit, but go, 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 go! And across the line in 1 minute 30 point something. I didn't see. I'll have to wait until it shows us the event results, and while it was, I wouldn't even call it close. The LaFerrari demolished the Venom on the circuit, but then again, the Venom would demolish it in a straight line. We all know this, and I kind of knew that the LaFerrari was going to demolish it on the circuit, but I wanted to see how close the Venom could get. Just seeing how crazy the Venom is, the Venom is on another level as far as power goes, yes, but when you put it in a circuit environment, it does kind of fall apart a little bit. But then again, just depending on what kind of driver you are, you may or may not be able to control it. And I feel like a really cool battle as well would be the Venom versus a Koenigsegg Agera. And if you guys want me to do that, Venom versus Agera, let me know, and I will see if I can line that battle up. But if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.